Guys,
come on.
Okay, we're gonna talk about checkup video games.
Like daily checkups. Make sure
Our mouth tastes like coffee.
it's weekly checkups because we record weekly. Anyways,
God damn it, Sam, you're so fucking
did you
smart.
start?
Yeah.
You're so fucking genius. I wish I was as smart as you.
It's another time for a cold open, everyone.
You're
Oh shit, we started.
Shit.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Start
Stop
off
slapping
with
your
beating
fucking
my
wood.
meat.
Everyone's here.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, let me put my wood
It's,
away.
it's the Onioncast.
The only person who's not here is Charles. He's in the hospital, but don't worry, he's okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say he's just not feeling well.
Oh,
No,
Well.
he's in the hospital.
No.
He wasn't feeling well yesterday. Now he's in the hospital today.
Yeah.
He's in the hospital because of his asthma.
Mm.
But he didn't seem worried about going to the hospital, so I'm not worried about going to the hospital.
I think the only thing he was worried about was the money.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that because usually that takes a while.
Speaking of checkups, how's everyone doing? How are you doing, Carlos?
I'm doing fine. I think Brett said at one point that May has been like sort of like the worst month like of the year so
I
far.
posted that on
Yes, it
Twitter.
has.
Yeah, it's been shitty. I can guarantee that.
It's been a fucking awful month.
It's funny because in poetry, April is the most depressing month.
Well, hell no, I was born that month. Not anymore.
I know, so was it. Not, you're not born.
Since you were born?
I'm changing my birth date.
You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was born in April too.
I know.
Doofus. Wait, what day were you born?
I was born on lucky number 7.
For some reason, I thought it was the
Number
9th.
7.
I'm the 9th.
Number
Number
seven.
7.
No.
I was almost born a day earlier than I actually was.
Oh.
It was born like you weren't planned.
I wasn't because I'm the youngest.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's what my mom always said. You were a happy accident.
That's great.
Anyways, Zane, how have you been?
Feel enlightened. I am currently under the process of a ketosis state.
Shut up.
No, that's
Every
like
time you
him.
mention anything from this diet,
It sounds
I feel,
fake.
yeah, I feel it's not right.
So I'm just
Halitosis.
to update. I am on the keto diet and exercising, because why not? I just needed to change.
It's been
my
4
life.
days, right?
Yeah, it's been 4 days and I lost 15 pounds.
That's pretty good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna warn now. I'm gonna move the microphone.
let's get ready for
It's
some
been 4 days.
Rip headphone
Yeah.
users.
4 days and 15 pounds.
We need to stop talking like
I'll
this.
also just cut that out in post.
But yeah, if anything, my goal is either to
Or
hit
not. I'll probably forget.
180 or to at least do it for 3 months.
That's nice.
What are you at right now?
I am at 219.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
2219.
Yeah,
That's a
'cause-
better number.
23.
23.19.
Dang it.
2319.
Dang.
I don't remember that. I haven't seen that movie. in years.
Because everyone did something on February 3rd, 2019.
Oh yeah.
2319.
Oh, it's beautiful. Also, aside from me internally dying from that diet, I will send godhood. I mean,
You said internally, right? Not eternally dying?
both.
Eternally.
Internal.
Both.
Internally?
I love
Internally done.
Internally.
I love it.
Oh yeah. So I will soon ascend godhood.
That just reminded me of, like, I'm bleeding eternally, or internally, and that's where the blood's supposed to be, so...
So I'm fine.
You know
Yeah.
what he's reminding me right now? He's running from Scott Pilgrim, where
The
yeah,
ve-
the
How should we ever
vegetarian got like
mention Scott
superpowers.
Pilgrim?
Oh, he's like
yeah.
going vegan.
I'm
Todd
going.
and Graham.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Didn't you mention Scott Pilgrim the other day?
Yeah. So give me a week and I'll be able to do that.
Oh, I thought you were about to say,
Just
give me
watch
a
out for
week
the
and I'll be
vegan
Scott
police.
Pilgrim.
Milk
Yeah,
and
oh.
eggs, bitch.
Dude, there's-
Thanks, bitch. Yeah.
Other than that, I also got a new game.
Oh,
New to you.
New to me.
that's right.
Yeah.
We didn't finish the checkup yet.
Oh, you didn't do check? Okay, we'll save that. We'll
Yeah,
save
we
that.
don't get on the segue yet.
Shh. Let me just fall off this
my week is
hoverboard.
just, it's alright. I'm doing an art thing
It's
where I
great.
draw an OC a day. And
Keep the doctor
it's going to be like 180 days.
Oh,
Jeez.
Nice.
Oh, it's that challenge, huh?
What challenge? I thought I made
It's an
this
internal
up.
challenge.
Oh, well, like, there's all kinds of
Internal.
challenges.
It never ends.
It never ends. I draw 365 days of OCs.
That's scary. I don't know if I can do that much.
OCs assemble.
I mean, I also want
Justice
to
League.
get back on working on comics and stuff.
Oh, that's good. If I was talking, or you can keep going. I was gonna say something.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say,
Just didn't
me and
so.
Brett were talking on the side about how like I thought comics were easy.
No.
I know. That's why I was careful how I said that.
Had. Past tense.
HAD. ED. So and
Had
had
it.
I've had it to hear what
and
you
and then I saw the process for actually making comics, and I was like, geez, I didn't realize Sam was going through such a thing.
Oh yeah, my life feels. I love doing it because I love when it's done,
Quarter
and
life
I'm
crisis.
like, it looks cool, and I haven't even colored it yet. But then like, when I start a new page, I'm like, this is gonna take for fucking ever. I hate my life. I can do a page in like 3 hours.
Yeah, and because the thing was that I had seen like online people do comics, and I was like, but they do it so fast. I was like, why is Sam having troubles? And I realized they have like maybe 4 or 5 other people doing one thing. Like
team.
Yeah, like one person's doing like
Team
the outline, somebody's doing the background, somebody's doing the coloring and like the works and everything. I was like, oh, so that's why they come out so much quicker online.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was cool that
It's
I got
just widowed me.
Will
me.
That's why I wish I had more time to be doing things. But then school's like, hey, fuckwad, you're gonna do 1 million assignments, and I'm like, no.
Too bad.
And then I feel bad.
Too
Gonna do
bad.
that 3D thing? Yeah.
Stop, Crunk, get out of here.
I
Pull
feel
the lever.
bad when
Damn
I
it,
can't
Crunk.
do my fucking assignments. I feel like a bad artist. But then I'm like, this art's not what I usually do. So whatever the fuck. Zip up your pants.
Stop!
Zip them up.
Put it in there!
Put your wood away and zip
I
them
am.
Damn it.
Give me a moment.
I was messing with that, goddammit, and then you just went.
Well, everyone was. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Carl or Brett, what about you, man? What's going on? What's new?
What? I thought we already clarified just because they posted the other day about how this has been a shitty month. That just my mood hasn't improved much from last week.
Yeah. Well, it's May.
Well, you know what has been improving? Are we gonna segue? What are you guys gonna do?
What's the next thing?
What's the segue?
You know what has been improving lately?
You spelt the title of the thing wrong.
What are you talking about?
We're not getting to that yet. That segue hasn't happened yet.
The Grums?
Segue?
Really fast though. Speaking of
best.
segues, I'm gonna segue us into video games.
I was gonna do that.
Do it.
I was going to, but I messed up.
I don't want to hurt your
Oh,
dick.
well, that. Okay, we have video games.
What the fuck is the market?
Zane, that new video game you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. So, because there was a sale on Amazon for $15.
Why is
What was that,
brown
15
even a
bucks?
color for an expo marker?
Because it's... You
can see it.
Brown. Yeah, it's brown. Equal rights.
Brown.
It looks
Whoa.
orange.
Okay.
Brown bread.
Yeah, because come on, red and black and blue get too much privilege. But... So...
At least
That
you didn't
sounds-
say white.
That sounded vaguely racially.
It's about markers. Come on, the statistics.
It's about markers.
This is not a racial thing.
Yeah,
This
no.
is strictly
It's colors.
It's strictly
markers.
expo markers.
Listen,
Yeah.
most people...
Please don't take that out of context.
Yes.
You know how it's
Most people tend to those colors a lot more than brown.
That does not look like
You know
brown
what-
to me.
Primary color.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Sam,
Zane,
you're so
Brown's not a
smart.
Zane, it's also a primary color? Red?
Red,
What
which
else
is-
red?
Persona 5,
Yeah.
which is the game I had gotten. Which
Nice. I didn't realize you were a professional segue driver.
thank you. You saw through my veil.
I thought it was a cloak.
It was a cape, no mask. Anyways, yeah, Persona 5 mask. Underneath the mask. Sorry, I didn't mean to stab. That was too close. So it was funny because when I ordered it off of Amazon for $15, it was because I had a $5 thing off for it. I don't know what I bought. I think my cousin bought something. Now I feel bad. Anyways, so it gave me...
Your account?
Yeah, it's my account. Well,
Why do
she's
you
using
feel
it,
like
yeah. So it was funny because it gave me 2 options. It was free shipping, and it comes in the next day, or free shipping and you get another $5 off, and it's delivered like 3 weeks later. I was like, whatever. I can wait for this game. And then the next day, it's like, your shipment is coming in tomorrow. I was like, glad I went with the $5 one. And then it came in, and I was like so excited because I heard a lot of things about it. And
What's your first impression so far? Yeah, I know you told me
How-
you've been in the first palace.
how do you get in jail, or how do you get a criminal record for stopping a guy from...
Because the guy has a lot of power.
I know, but that's just so dumb.
Police are
He
his
Such
writes
a-
the story. That's why.
The police are his bitches. That's what he says.
The police are my bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were pigs.
No, he says like, you're gonna tell them no way. The police are my bitches.
I'm just watching
Oh
you
yeah,
do this.
I love it. Like I don't know why that word always comes out and it's so powerful. Whenever it comes like wow, like you don't
Wow.
expect them to say
In
it.
my video game.
It's powerful.
In
when it
my
comes
video
out.
game, people don't say those words. But yeah, no, it's a great game. The First Palace. Sadly, the bad thing about me though is that I hate when it comes to choice games because I get super angsty on what to choose, and
Antsy.
Antsy.
Angsty.
angsty.
Same
oh
thing.
yeah.
That's
I know,
a way to
angsty.
like an angsty teen.
Yeah.
Well, I am too, but
You're not a teen.
I was one.
All
one
of us are
point.
still angsty.
Right.
You know what has teens though? Persona 5.
Stop.
Those are some angsty teens.
Now you're just segueing in a circle.
And this, yeah, you're just looping around.
We're just coming full circle.
But,
more and more.
What I found great about that game was the decisions, but for me it's bad because like I'll spend like maybe like 10 minutes on one
I'm
decision.
gonna leave a comment on this podcast and be like, God, this is the third time we've talked about Persona 5. Move on.
I know.
It's like the first time we play like a choice game at all.
Huh?
Like the first time we play a choice game at all. Like,
No, I play most games, and I know some Telltale games.
Okay.
Yeah. Those games I love, but for some reason those ones I can smooth through easily. I don't know why.
Probably because there aren't as many choices.
Yeah, and plus sometimes it kind of just comes back all together. Or like what really got me.
Don't matter.
Choice. Your
Sometimes?
choices don't.
Sometimes
Brett.
when you buy the game.
Zane will remember that. But yeah, no, and it caught me off guard because the first was just like it really like got me into the game because the first part just threw you in there,
Yeah.
and you're just like, what's going on? And they just like the cops surround you. I was like, whoa.
I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
And they're like, what's going on? It's all like nothing, and it's like we know what you did. I was like, I don't even know what I did.
What did I do?
What did I do? They're like, you know everything. Tell us.
Where did you get this gun?
I do. And I just found that so funny. Along with like the in depth of like not only like I've never personally transferred to like another school, but when he transferred to the school and how like the rumors were just dogging on him, and you just walk through the hallways and you just get like pestered with everybody talking gossip about you, and it's just like wow, high school was like terrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel at home because like high school is just. It kind of just feels like you're in high school, and it makes it just a little bit better because Ryuji, I love him. He's great. He's like your buddy, your best buddy. He knows exactly what you're going through. Yeah, he's your bro, and it gets me so enveloped into it. Like it doesn't feel like you're playing as somebody. It feels like you're there playing. And that's what I love about the game so far. Beat the First Palace.
Kamoshita.
Yeah,
Shida.
Shida.
Yeah.
Kamoshida.
Shida, yeah, I killed him.
No,
No, no, I couldn't.
that's illegal.
That's illegal.
Wouldn't have known it happened in the metaverse. You can get away with murder there.
So,
Just ask Adachi.
oh my god.
I think
I was in the metaverse.
all three of
It's
us have
2.
played it, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm just barely starting it.
All 3 of us have played and beaten it.
3 times.
I'm on my second try
Dang.
on New Game Plus.
And I was gonna try it because there's the romance part.
Who's your favorite so far, just for a glance?
I was gonna go for the teacher because all the stuff I heard, but I kind of fell in love with the doctor a little.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
It was a very good choice.
dude. Yeah, I was like, okay,
Dr. GF.
hell yeah. So I know where I'm gonna go later on in the game.
You missed it. What? It wasn't the last one, but the one before that, where we did the who would win the wife who would
Oh
fight.
yeah. That
Oh,
was,
Like my last one was Ty. Ty was one of them.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like-
that's great, dude.
I gotta go with Ty.
Ah, jeez, man. But yeah, that game's great. I don't know, like video games. Like me personally, I don't think I'm doing bad. But because when I go and do battles, especially the last boss fight, I barely hanged off with enough health, but just enough to get through it, so it felt like rewarding. It didn't feel like,
What difficulty are you playing on?
huh?
What difficulty are you playing
Normal.
on? Okay. Also, it's just the thing with Atlas games that they're just hard.
Yeah.
And also, it really rewards you in boss fights if you're using stat buffs, stat debuffs, and usually bosses resist status effects.
Because I feel like there wasn't like any kind of gap at all. Like I felt like I was taking the right progression. Like I wasn't like overpowered. Like okay,
You didn't feel like they just threw an enemy at you to be difficult. You were like,
Yeah.
oh, this enemy's fitting with its actual like difficulty.
yeah, like I was like, wow, I'm literally like on the brink of like my team failing versus victory. There was like a nice line there, and it was just so awesome that I was able to just like have my party hang on with like a small smidget of health and just get through it.
Hey
It felt
guys, it
really
was
good.
good. My arm's broken. All right.
All right.
You know what game is also difficult, somewhat rewarding?
Dark Souls.
Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How's that
Because I'm
sound?
playing that recently. I had all the games except 2.8 on PS3, and then I got them all on PS4 for my birthday, and I was like, cool, I'll just play this instead. Actually, I got it before my birthday. I got it for Christmas. And I was like, I'll just do this instead. And then I realized that I didn't actually get that far when I was playing on the PS3, so I made it a mission to get past. Because I was like, I want to play a hard game again. And I was like, oh, I still haven't finished my Proud Mode playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1. But I'm at that part where I'm at like level 55, and it's just becoming a slog to level up, and I'm trying to get all the items for fucking Ultimate Weapon,
Yeah.
and it takes for goddamn ever and
I know.
so I just decided to play 2. And now I'm farther than I was, because I've never beaten 2.
Really?
My stepbrother beat 2, but I've never beaten it. So I want to beat it on critical mode.
I played that critical mode and done like the whole challenges, the mushrooms, the organization, and the green wheel.
I like how you asked me, you're like, you're not going to do like the organization
You're not gonna do
matches,
those, aren't
like,
you?
and I was like, no, I am. And you're like, oh. I think I was like, I'm not going to do the silhouettes until I'm level 60. And then probably not going to do those like fights until I'm at the end of the game at level 100.
Like, normal and like proud mode for Kingdom Hearts 2. Is it normal? Yeah, whatever. You can easily breeze through by just mashing. But like critical mode, oh man, you really just got
to time everything.
Yes, exactly.
And there were like a lot of times when I was like, this is bullshit. And then like my brain was like, what if you did this instead? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. And then I win. Like the Oogie Boogie thing I got pissed off at. But then I was like, okay, why don't I go back to Hollow Bastion, synthesize some fucking items, like raise my defense like crazy, level up one level, and give Donald and Goofy new weapons. And then I ended up, I lost like 2 more times. But in those 2 times, I got like way close to beating Oogie Boogie. I just fucked up.
Yeah, for Oogie Boogie, I just remember just always caring about myself instead of others. Set like the Donald to only support you.
Like the only thing that I hated was the fucking when he's like, "Here's the Oogie gifts I got you," and
Yeah.
instead of the right knights, the yellow or the emerald spinny, like the guys who do the wind attack,
Oh, yeah.
that'll like come at you and hit you like 7 times. I was like, I fucking hate those bitches.
Did you ever get the Pride Lands yet, or no?
I was gonna say something. I've only seen it from Oni's playthrough, but I just feel like Oogie Boogie's boss fight in the second game is badly designed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's long even if you're good at doing shit because you have to wait for him to be vulnerable.
Yeah. Any boss fight that makes you wait as part of the strategy is kind of bad.
I mean, there's like boss battles do that, but like they do it nice.
Like it's a nice transition.
Yeah. Well,
They'll be like, hey, you gotta wait for him to become vulnerable, but there are other things that you have to worry about, like, oh shit, he's doing an attack, you gotta dodge that shit.
Yeah.
Or there's a boss fight right before the Oogie Boogie fight, where it's the weird
Rock and Barrel.
Yeah, the weird Heartless eats them and then
Yeah.
gets their power. And my biggest thing is when they would do that hand separation thing and make a giant fireball. At first I was dodging it and I was
Just
like,
run away.
this sucks. But then I was like, wait, I have guard. And then every time he threw it, I was like, guard.
Yeah, you
and I'd
guard
like
it
hit
and
it back
attack.
and it would stun it long enough for me to get a combo on it. I didn't even die against it.
I died once, but only because I was over. Well, no, wait.
No, wait, I died twice because of the mouth thing.
Yeah.
Because it starts off with that, and then for one time it started off with the fireballs, and I was like, my opening.
So that's it. You've been playing just Kingdom Hearts 2 critical mode.
Yeah.
How far? You're at the Beast Palaces right now, right?
Yeah, I'm at Beast Castle's second
Beast
visit,
Castle.
which I'm dreading.
Yes.
Because I know Zaldin can be a little bitch boy to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta memorize his moves and everything. It's
Yeah,
hard in the day.
and you gotta jump a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This house is jumping now.
Do you want to talk about a game, Brett?
I haven't really been playing anything recently aside from like just mobile games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Speaking of mobile, I want to talk about some mobile suits.
Wait, I didn't mind video.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Speaking of
The
transitions,
segue almost left without Carlos.
Exactly. Well, I think the last podcast I was talking about how I was playing Uncharted 1 on Crushing. Beat that, satisfying, because I'm never gonna play that again on Crushing. The weekend of that, after I beat it, I played Uncharted 2, beat in 2 days. Really nice, pretty good.
Yeah, I get it. 'Cause
On
it's a
Crushing.
show.
Yes, got all the treasures. Playing Uncharted 3, realized I've already beat it on Crushing and got all the treasures, so there was no need to me for do it all over again. But I'm gonna.
You're just a beast, man.
Yes, it's fun.
Look, Carlos, I don't need to know how big your dick is.
All right. Listen, it's already lifting the table. Just put it down.
It's the size of 3 strange relics.
Oh.
Yes. I think.
But does it retain the shape of the strange relics?
Yes, it's all bally.
Oh.
But I hate because sometimes I forget a treasure and I feel like I gotta restart the chapter. And you can go back to a chapter you've completed, but if you just started, you can't go back to that one. So there'll be a point where I forget a treasure, do this one chapter again to get to that point again.
Mm.
Now it happened to me like once and twice. It's gonna happen to me again. So pretty good. I'm liking it. After that, I'm not playing Uncharted 4. I could do Golden Abyss, but my Vita broke. I don't have Lost Legacy either.
Womp womp.
Yeah, feel sad. Play bad.
Okay, ready to hop on the segue?
Yeah.
Okay, because it almost left without you.
I thought a Segway was only big for one person.
Is it?
That's why we take multiple.
I have the Segway, and then there's like a wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an electric
there's
one.
It's like a red rocket wagon.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of them stringed together.
Yeah.
Whee!
Sometimes the Segway doesn't have the power to pull all of them, but we make do.
We tie them together with jump ropes.
Like they're pink and purple jump ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're the weird ones with like the tubes
Oh.
on the
Oh,
string
yeah,
that you
yeah,
have in
Oh,
grade
don't that
school.
hurt
Yeah,
when it
that's
hits you?
yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
torture whips.
I love
Yes.
smacking people with those things too. I'm so mean.
Sick. Because sometimes it'd be broken and it hurts even
Elementary
more.
school
okay.
chaos.
The sound.
Between those and like the little butt scooters where you would jam your hands against the floor.
Yeah.
Elementary school was torture.
We had the bouncy balls with handles.
Oh, dude, those are awesome.
Insert segue to elementary school talks.
Oh, no.
Elementary school experiences.
Yeah, elementary. Elementary. might
No,
be
but I
awesome.
loved the sound of like when you're on the tile in the gym floor in the gym, and then you're like jump
pacer
roping
test?
really fucking fast. No, those are being all
The pacer
flashbacks.
test.
Fuck the presidential fitness tests.
No, and it's just like the fucking like the sound of like those
Dwip.
jump ropes hitting the fucking floor. The really cheap ones are like whack 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 whack, and then you hear it like whirring.
Reverberate through the fucking gym.
We had a fucking balance beam in our
Dude.
in our gym.
Whoa.
And then we had to do like I don't know. Wait, does everyone know here what a fucking balance beam is?
What's
Yeah, I know what it
It's
is.
it's the
I didn't know
gymnastic
that.
thing.
Yeah, you know like the
Like
thing
the very
for the,
long
It
thin
looks like a
platform.
dong.
Yeah.
Okay,
You just
then I'm
bounce on it.
associated with it.
Really? Okay. Segwaying.
Uh,
Are you going to
from
segue?
Doms?
Are you done or not yet?
Gundam?
we had
Yeah,
a-
we're done with the elementary school talk. Now it's time for Gundams.
Yeah,
Gum
yeah,
Dong?
So
Childhood.
I got Charles and Sam into the Gundam series, Gundam Unicorn. I think you know a little bit about it. Carlos?
It's been a long
this
time.
Vagrant series.
Just vaguely.
okay.
Like I'll probably have to watch it again just to remember anything. I don't have to. I'll probably do it just on break.
And what about you, Sam? Do you have any experience with the Gundam universe?
None. Like, absolutely zero.
You know they're
I mean,
cool.
it just never hit like a resonance with me. Nothing like against it or anything. I'm pretty sure it's a great series. I couldn't get into it. Like, you know, what? Like, you know how you like, you know how you can't quite just like stick with something and then
You probably just haven't found the right one for you.
Yeah, I'm also more like, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot out there. But I don't know. I mean, I could possibly give it another chance because right now my list of watching things is kind of full, and I kind of have a bad problem of like continuously watching one thing because I'll watch it up to a certain point and then stop.
You mean binging? Like,
Yeah,
you can't
I
binge?
can. Well, I can binge,
But he'll watch it again.
but yeah, I'll watch it again. So that's the thing about it.
That was kind of with me. I was gonna watch Gundam Build Fighters again because I just fucking love that series. But my brother was like, "Why don't you watch something new?" So I tried to watch Iron Blooded Orphans, and that was just really fucking boring. Like, it's a mediocre anime and a bad Gundam anime. Because all the character designs are boring. all the main characters suck. The protagonist just feels like they took Hiro Yui from Gundam Wing. It was just like, yeah, I know what he's like. He just doesn't have any emotions all the time, and he doesn't make any like decisions. Right? That's him. Let's just make him again. And I just don't like the mobile suit designs. They look very, very flimsy. Like, if you hit them the wrong way, they'll just fall apart.
Whoop, looks like I put the wrong bolt.
Yeah. But speaking of mobile suit designs, I had an idea for us to pick a mobile suit and then customize it in the way that we would want.
Now, customizing, I can get behind. I love to customize anything. Like, that's just something fun. Just takes time. And it feels great because it's like your own little thing. You know? Yeah, it's real cool. So I can get behind that.
I made one, and then I had a lot of fun with it, so I made another. The first one that I made was made off of my favorite mobile suit, the Gundam Death Scythe Hell, the TV version. God damn it, Sadie.
I'm sorry, it's going down my pants.
Stop.
I'm naming this variant the Gundam Death Scythe Hell Noir, because the color scheme will be like a noir movie.
Oh, sick.
The equipment, I'll start off like how I have it typed out. So I had an idea of giving it the Zero System. So the Zero System is just something that allows that it's like a supercomputer that calculates the future and shows the pilot like the most correct and best path to its victory.
Like predicted movements and like which ways are better.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds really cool.
So we have that. The Gundam Death Scythe already has this active cloak system. That's the wing things that it have. It can cloak itself. And on those wings, it also has this anti-beam coating that can like withstand beam attacks. So I had an idea to just double up a layer of that and reinforce it so it'll survive like missile barrages. So instead of just having a shield, it has the wing things. And another idea was to connect that with something called an incom system. So an incom system is something that non-new type pilots can use. So they have access to these things called funnels. So there's things that detach from the mobile suit and float around it and act in like defensive or offensive capabilities. And because the Death Scythe doesn't really have any medium range weaponry, aside from the Buster Shield, but I mean, I'm not going to have the Buster Shield as much as I like it. But there's another mobile suit called the Gundam Alex, which has like on its forearms, it has Gatling guns attached to it. So I figured I'll just put those on the Death Scythe. And then here comes the most customized thing I had for this.
What is it?
So the Death Scythe Hell has this scythe weapon, but it has like two beams that come out from it. My idea was to make it so that Twin Beam Scythe can double as a sniper rifle.
Ooh.
So there would be a sight on the bigger part of the scythe, so a scope. There would be a trigger near the back that can fold in, and the very back of the scythe can flip out to be a shoulder rest.
I think fighting you in battle would be very difficult.
Yeah. I've had, like, if I had to design one and be like,
Oh, that
I
was
like
it.
this one. Oh, that was it?
Oh, that was it.
To add more just close range weaponry is... So there's this one mobile suit, it's called the Build Strike from Gundam Build Fighters. And on its side skirts, it has beam sabers there, and that they can spin. So you can spin it around and have the beam saber just while it's there project out. And I really like that design, so I was thinking just put those side skirts on it. To give it more mobility, have it, a backpack has 3 thrusters, the one big one and 2 small ones. And then the back of its calves would open up to have more thrusters. Just give it more mobility.
That's funny because like when you talk like that versus like on the Discord that we talk, it's funny that everybody was just thinking of aesthetics.
Yeah,
like I want mine to have flame
Well,
decals.
I had weapon shit that I wanted to put on my.
I know. It was just funny. It's like I want some like fuzzy dice.
I had a gun.
You had one?
Lost it.
Oh.
You know, small.
How small?
I got a new one. I
Oh.
lost that one too.
Oh.
How do you keep losing these?
They're small.
Well, I mean, if you put them
I got
together.
big robot arms and they're tiny guns, and I didn't think it through. I need to actually watch a show so I can have a good idea to make my own Gundam. So.
Well, I know a decent amount. So if you just have an idea of what you would want, I can help you out with that. Like I was gonna help
I
out
want the
Sam.
strongest one with the horn on it.
With the horn?
So that's a Gundam type usually.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's.
Um,
I have mine.
You have yours?
You have yours already?
yeah, mine's
Yeah,
awesome.
because we were talking about it earlier this
Oh.
week.
Yeah.
Did we decide mine's gonna be a goof or a Zaku?
I think you wanted a goof. The way
Yeah.
you were talking about it.
I have a goof. GOUF.
Yeah.
Because I like their fucking headpiece. Even though I don't agree with Xeon shit, I like their headpiece because they look doofy. Or goofy. Anyways.
Next segue,
Can
Disney.
you be the pirate?
No. Disney's not on the list.
Dang it. How about Doofy?
Doofy?
No.
Goofy, what'd you say, Carlos?
Goofy?
Can Goofy be my pilot?
Goofy.
For the Gundam I might make?
No, I'm sorry.
We're going on the horizon.
Oh my god.
Mobile suits inbound. No,
Check 'em
but
down.
it'd be that, and he'd kind of be a close range fighter because I want him to have like a single Wolverine claw on one of his hands.
Oh.
Like it would have the 3 beam shit, and I think you said it would have to connect at the wrist, so like the arm can rotate or something.
Yeah.
But it would have the 3 blades, and then I think I'd want a shield with like the gun thing under it, for the other arm, and then I want like the little like hover boots, so I can move fast.
So like the Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go and like move super fast, like skating like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Good.
And then I guess like so I couldn't be sniped from behind, I would have like a back shield, probably with a thruster under it, just in case I needed to jump out of an area. Because I don't think I wanted it to fly. I think it was okay with just jumping.
Yeah.
But I'd need to like thrust hard for it to jump like that. I haven't thought of like the in-depth software, but I think I'd want the prediction thing too.
The Zero system?
Yeah. Only because it sounds cool, and one of the only Gundams I knew before you started showing me shit had that, the Epion.
I think my Gundam would just be gimmicks. Like, there's tons of gimmicks.
You have the one basic one you see that always gets destroyed, just like on the ground, just like.
Yes. Mine would just be
Sounds
off
like
like,
I'm here to help too, guys.
Oh, hang on, it's out of gas again. You got the diesel fueled one? It was the one I can't afford.
It's the only one I could afford, guys.
It's like kind of falling apart.
It's got like patches.
Do you not take care of it?
It was a hand-me-down.
I literally just got it today.
Just got it. Factory
Is
zero.
that a tractor engine I'm here?
I don't know, because anything I love gimmicks with, it's just fun to have gimmicks. Sometimes they work. Sometimes
I'll
they
distract them, guys.
don't. I'll distract.
Guys, it did not work.
Just give Zane the ball.
I was actually thinking of just the ball with
The
like
thing,
tank treads.
the thing that has like a 90% survival rate for the pilot.
Oh my
Wow.
god, that'd be great.
Because like
Is
they're
it-
just
is it-
in space and it's a orb with a cannon on it.
Yeah.
So when it gets shot, it just
Yeah,
spins.
it can't handle the own recoil.
And
of
then
its
it's
cannon.
like you just die because of like the amount of speed you're in because you're spinning so much.
Oh my gosh.
What does it do? Just by
It just shoots.
It just
Yeah,
it
shoots.
shoots.
You just
Yo.
put it in space and it shoots.
Yo, that's
it's
one-
a glorified turret.
That's my Gundam right there.
Can like
They got
make it-
desperate.
Can they make it a way where it's like instead of you facing with a turret, it's like it can act as a turret and a thruster?
They
Yeah,
just-
like, sort of aim
Well,
like
no, it
behind
has
you.
thrusters and
Can I
everything.
aim
Yeah,
myself
but, like-
into somebody's Gundam?
You use the
Probably.
recoil.
Guys, I got him.
Zane.
Oh, I'm
Say
down
no.
here. I'm down here.
You
Just
ejected.
you in a normal suit. Don't worry, guys, I'm fine.
Fine.
I was in this suit the whole time.
The whole time.
I was just controlling the ball.
That sounds.
I don't know who was in that ball, but they're probably not here
We're
anymore.
probably dead. That sounds fun.
You know, there's a 10% chance that they survive.
That's my gimmick. Just death ball.
You know, do you want to transition?
Thinking of
Well,
balls.
did you want to try to do yours real quick?
I want to do mine properly. I need to actually get a list and
Okay.
go. So I
Do
want.
you want me to go over the second one that I made?
You made a second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brett, go.
This
I like
one has a
when you
lot
talk.
more customization. What?
I like when you talk. You talk very smart, and it makes me feel all nice in my brain.
That means yes. That's what you're talking
It
about.
has a lot more specifications, but it's another one of my favorite mobile suits. It's based off of the Hyaku Shiki. I named it the Denko Shiki. Denko is lightning in Japanese.
Oh, I thought. Well, yeah.
So once again, I'll start with like specifications for the inside. The suit will be equipped with something called the exam system. So the exam system uses actually the mind of a new type to give the pilot the abilities of a new type, and it also increases the suit's performance. The regular Hyakushiki has a beam reflective coating, so double up that coating. Instead of the weird binders like fins that the Hyakushiki normally has on its backpack, I was going to replace it with the tall cases thrusters. There's like these fucking massive things. That has like 4 thrusters in it.
Yeah.
The legs will be replaced by the Delta Gundam's legs, so they have like thrusters in the feet. They're just faster overall. The forearms will be replaced by the Unicorn Gundam's forearms, so it has the beam tonfas, the beam sabers hidden in the arms. The side skirts, once again, be replaced by the build strikes. I really like those side skirts. The rear skirt armor would be customized to, instead of housing the beam, just 2 beam sabers, to house this something called a beam naginata, which is like a 2-sided beam saber essentially.
Ooh.
That can also be used to deflect bullets and shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. The chest would be customized to have a 4-barrel 90 millimeter Gatling guns. So like in the chest.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah, like in the shoulders. Yeah.
That's cool.
And then both shoulders will be equipped with something called a beam mantle system, which from Gundam Build Fighters again, the Gundam Fenice. This is Italian, so forgive me. Fenice Linaskita. Do you want to try to pronounce it? I fucking love
nah,
this
you better. It's better just to.
Sam's
What?
Oh,
What?
don't you? Did you go like?
He went. That doesn't mean he knows
Oh,
Italian.
now he picked some stuff up.
Adios. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's have Sam give it a try.
That was episode 5. Link up.
The nice
Fenice?
Fenice Renacita.
If you want to hear about Sam's voyage there, just click in this little icon box on the top right screen.
I don't think I even. I think I talked about it last week.
Just a J.
Well, it's funny because it was.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's episode 5. I think it was
Oh,
episode
do
5.
you, I know. You would know.
Fenice.
I would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just.
I know how to read it.
You don't know how to link the videos? No.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the beam mantle system is actually like this, like the same mechanics that gives the beam sabers things. Out of the shoulders comes like a coat of that same material, and that can intercept beam sabers and like beam rifle shots.
So it's like a little like arm shield.
Yeah,
Really?
and it could cover the the chest. And it could also be wrapped around the fist to use as melee weapon.
Oh, that's
I
sick.
fucking love that
sounds
suit's
awesome.
design. Yeah, Gundam Build Fighters is really creative. And then also just it'll have it with a beam rifle that could be put on the backpack. This one is more just a strictly close range mobile suit that's focused on speed. Hence the name Denko Shiki, because it comes as fast as a lightning strike.
So you say it coats like the fist to be like melee weapon. Can it be like where it's like it coats the whole hand, and then you can sort of stop a beam sword like mid?
Well, that's just what you do with it already. It's just it interrupts it, and then when you throw a beam, so you just stab or you slice it.
Okay, is that possible? Just like to grab it with if the whole thing coats your hand. Can you still move like the hand part?
I'm not sure, because the only time the pilot does that in Build Fighters is when like the mobile suit's really fucking beat up.
Oh, okay. That makes okay. I'll find out when I build mine. Woo.
Yeah, I and then the rest of the stuff I have for that is just like coloring stuff.
Aesthetic stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, those are the suits that I would customize.
I'm a
and all the
blue.
specifications.
I'm a little into it now.
It's
Can't
really
wait.
fun.
I gotta watch Unicorn.
Speaking of being into it,
Oh.
are we gonna do
Nut salad?
Nut
Nut
salad.
salad.
Are we gonna pan it?
Is that the?
Yeah, you can pan it.
Oh,
Guys, we
okay.
had a whole Yakuza episode of that. Please
Yes,
stop.
I know. We can't stop it. It's funny.
Are we gonna do pervy thoughts, which is written on the board
Nut salad.
It is?
as nut salad?
Oh, as
Is
nut
that the
salad.
is that what the segment's called?
Like,
Well,
like,
I
Do
don't
you
know.
guys want some nut salad?
What have you been
You
praying
want
to
some nuts
lately?
in that?
All right, guys, get your books out. It's time for Purry Period.
Like when you were busting your nuts all over the fucking table.
Oh,
Forgot about that.
Yeah, but those are just the chestnuts you got for Christmas.
They weren't chestnuts.
no,
Chestnuts.
they weren't chestnuts.
They weren't chestnuts. He was busting nuts.
It
all
was
over
No.
the
a
fucking
different
table.
type of nut,
It
buddy.
was a different type of nut.
No.
It was all over the table. We even got on Brett a little.
Sam, is this
Yeah,
true?
it was getting
Yeah.
all over
Yeah,
my
it
fucking
did get on
area.
It got on me a little
What?
bit, and it got on the floor.
Yeah.
It was on the table. It
I
was
don't
on
know
the
what they're
floor.
talking
I
about.
don't know.
Stop. But it was on the table. It was on the floor, and even when he cleaned up, there was still a whole bunch of stuff left.
Oh yeah.
And I got angry.
It was hard to clean up my nut, honestly.
What do you just clarify
I told
what
you
you're
to get
talking about?
You should have
I'm-
gotten like a wet paper towel or a fucking baby wipe.
Well, I
okay?
didn't
It
expect
would
it
have
to
picked it up
leave
a lot
that
easier.
much
Stop.
from the nut. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Okay. You're the one that did not put down a little protective sheet.
I had a Tupperware thing.
Yeah, but you weren't putting them in there. You were putting it.
On the
table.
It was on the
Oh
table.
yeah.
I'm not liking
You just-
to
You
you
were
reveal
nutting
It was
on
just.
to me what this
yeah,
is
you gave no
actually
shit.
about.
You just fucking pour. It was like everywhere. It just was.
Yeah.
It just spewed out all
I
over
mean,
the table.
honestly, after a while, you just get used to people
Just
looking
spew
at
out
it.
Carlos.
Looking at your nut?
Yeah, looking at a nut.
Ah.
So, Carlos, would you like to hear about my nut?
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear about his nut?
I'm gonna assume what it is, so go ahead.
Yeah, in the comments now. Type what you think we were talking about.
Sorry, babe.
Peanut, isn't it?
No, it wasn't
In the
peanut.
comment down below, guess what kind of nut?
It's not the nut that you would ever
The
expect.
Yucatan one.
Yeah.
Is it?
Which one?
Is it the
Yucatan?
No.
jacknut? The jack seed or whatever?
Jackfruit.
No, it's not jackfruit.
Oh no.
It's
That was
not.
a funny
No,
actually
no,
play
no.
on words.
What kind of nut leaves like a lot of mess on the
Nutcracker.
table?
A lot of.
Most
a lot
nuts, yes.
of. Yeah, most nuts leave a lot of.
Pistachios?
Ha, these nuts.
Fuck.
Wow.
You got it.
You're good.
It's pistachios.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, you're real good. Yeah, because
We just wanted to go on with
Off.
we all three knew exactly what it was,
Yeah.
but we were just messing with each other.
Pistachios. Of all
Yeah.
the things.
That's why we're using just strict innuendos.
I
oh
know.
my god, it was great though. It was really hard to pick up those nuts
He gave me,
because
like,
the
two.
shells they just go everywhere.
Did
Yeah.
you some of those nuts?
You're gonna
Yeah,
love
he
my
gave me
nuts.
some of his nut.
You gotta love my nuts.
Guarantee it.
Jeez.
Alright.
Um,
Was that enough of the nut salad? Or
we can add more nuts to it.
yeah,
you
you
guys
can put, yeah, you can nut in it.
Yeah, you can
What
nut
is
in it.
what is y'all's favorite type of nut?
Um,
I don't like nuts.
You don't like nuts?
Nope.
You
but
don't like nuts?
almonds.
If
Almonds
anything,
are pretty good.
if
Yeah.
anything,
I think
like,
you mean almonds.
peanut butter.
Whatever.
Cashews are really good.
Cashews good. I like pistachios, but I like pistachios ice cream.
Which is disgusting.
Ew.
I love
Thank
pistachios.
you.
Ew.
Never had it
Thank
before,
you.
have you?
Yes.
How do
It's
you not
fucking
like it?
disgusting.
It tastes
I
good.
no, I say ew
Carlos,
because
I
I've
can't
had it
believe
before.
I kissed that mouth of yours with that
Stop,
I
Zane.
can't believe you slapped that thigh.
pistachio ice cream. No.
Have you had
Nut
pistachio ice cream?
It's
Green
gross.
one, right? You
Yes.
have that.
No, it's blue. Yes, it's green, and yes, I've had
No.
it before. It does not taste
Saw that too.
good. It's not good.
Hey,
That was so sad.
I want to pause you for a second. I'm
It's
sorry.
like it's like
Wait, what was it?
Out the window in the room we're
There's a
recording.
plastic bag that flew into the wind. It was so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Do you ever feel like plastic bags?
Because like I love pistachios, but I just don't like them in my ice cream, man. It doesn't taste good.
It's not even taste like pistachio
Yes,
nut.
it does.
It
It tastes like an artificial nut.
Okay,
Okay.
what-
Yeah,
Where
it doesn't
would
taste
you
like
have it?
it doesn't taste like organic nut.
Where did you have
No
it from?
way does that sound
I
pleasant.
had Bluebell.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's why.
No, that's good. I like bluebell
Well,
pistachio.
listen,
I like Bluebell.
my favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
It's the same.
Classic.
Oh.
No,
Don't you dare say it's the
Carlos,
same
thing. I like it
I will
too.
slap you with my wood.
I guess I like
I've
pistachio
been
ice
amazed that
cream.
you've been keeping your wood this long.
Right, dude? It's actually.
I tried to put it back in his pants.
You know, this is
but it
actually
just-
this is
it
a new
didn't
record for
work
me. Honestly, to keep it this long, it's a new record for me.
I know.
It's hard. Like usually, I just
It's still,
like go over
I mean,
it, but
like it's rock
it's
solid.
been keeping
you know?
me entertained. Oh, stop! You're gonna
Did
pop
Mike
the
get
vein.
that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He did.
Sorry, I should have been more gentle.
No, it's okay. I can't feel it after a while.
It's a hard knocker.
I want to see a doctor.
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about
After
it.
9.
Maybe a carpenter.
It's not the
Maybe
same
my
thing.
carpenter. Yeah.
I know it's not the same thing, but it's
That's like who would the fuck would make avocado ice cream?
That just
Who
sounds
the
like vomit.
shit would do that?
No,
that's
but-
like
It's like,
turning
God, like,
that's
that
turning
just-
weird
that
shit
just
into
doesn't
ice cream
sound
because you
fun.
ran out of
pistachio
ideas.
ice cream that has like little pistachios, but isn't it like it's like filled to the brim with it? It's like cereal or anything. It's like
No,
ice
it's
cream.
just
It's
an
like Rocky
artificial
Road.
taste.
Yeah, it's like Rocky Road. It's like
I
Rocky
like
Road.
Well, okay.
Like,
no,
I
okay.
don't
I
like
was gonna say we
chocolate
could
ice
try
cream.
the ice cream on another like.
See, I don't
podcast.
like
You could?
chocolate ice
You
cream,
could.
but
But
I
I
like
can't have
Rocky
ice
Road.
cream.
They're just
Oh, yeah.
additions to
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah.
Sucks for you.
I know.
Mm.
I
But
can,
it's nuts.
No, you
I
can
know.
get keto ice cream.
yeah, there is. Actually,
Halo
there's a. I was thinking of considering.
I
You
think it's
can
called
make
Halo
ice
Top
cream out of
ice
cottage
cream.
cheese.
Oh no, please don't. Please don't
Just
turn
eat a
into Michael
popsicle.
Scott, where he eats fucking mayonnaise and
Well, actually,
black olives
so, speaking
instead of
cottage
ice cream.
cheese, I
Just
actually
make cheesecake.
I remember.
Just
I
make
can-
a cheesecake
I can
and
make
freeze it.
cheesecake. I can a keto wave cheesecake. But I remember you guys remember Ed and Nettie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember when
Edward?
Jimmy was trying to like become a sumo wrestler, so he ate peaches,
Peaches
and
and
cream.
cream.
That
Yeah.
looks so good. And then
I
whenever I
felt so
tried
sad.
cottage cheese for the first time, I didn't like it, and I was like, "This is nowhere near as good as I
Jimmy,
thought
you're
it
too
looked."
strong.
Yeah, he just he kept eating.
We use eating cream, not cottage cheese.
Really? He was eating
Yeah.
cream?
He was
Peaches
eating-
and cream.
Peaches and cream, not cottage cheese.
Yeah,
Well,
come
cottage
on,
cheese
man.
altogether.
Pay attention.
Maybe it looks like
I mean,
cottage
what goes
cheese.
with cottage cheese?
Nothing.
Right?
I mean, something.
Bagels.
Peppers.
Oh,
Like-
Pretzels.
Yeah.
I eat cottage cheese with honey pretzels.
Sometimes sweet and low if you're desperate.
maybe.
Oh, to God,
Yeah.
no.
It's gross.
People who like
Put it on
sweet and low are
toast.
insane.
I
Does anybody here like sweet and low?
put it in coffee
I
sometimes.
never
You
had
disgusting
it.
bastard.
I used to. I got artificial sweeteners now.
After just like real fast, speaking on sugars, I went with a lot of research on the keto diet, and it's majority rule, and a lot of doctors say it too. You can have stevia on it.
What the hell is
Stevia, it's a type of sugar
It's
that's
an
made from a
artif-
leaf.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
an artificial sweetener.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, that's gonna help me a lot, because dude, the day I was freaking dying that I could have like no kind of sugar, but I don't go like ham on the sugar. I maybe have like a small amount of sugar every day.
So I know there's this like sort of this flavoring syrup that had like no sugar at all.
Agave?
I guess so. I
There are
don't know.
different types. I think.
There's a lot.
Agave's the most
I
popular.
could use it
Yeah.
Ross. Just in the
Oh.
dollar section. Yeah.
Oh.
No worry, they're still good.
Carlos, would you
No,
like-
just the idea of
You can
buying
sweeten
like
stuff and maple
a
baking
food
powder.
additive from
Fuck.
Ross.
it has too
It's
many
not
carbs.
like-
Uh,
It's
You know,
better
honey
Ross.
has
How
a lot
about
of
that?
carbs too.
I know what I know.
Ross
I,
for clothes.
I know.
Better Ross.
Hey Carlos, would
What?
you like to join me in the state of ketosis?
I mean, I'm already halfway there.
Oh really?
Because
Yeah.
his mom's on the diet.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, that's right. Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Just wait, give it a week, and you'll be doing some amazing
She makes this
stuff.
awesome little like not ice cream things. That's our keto friendly.
I made lemon bars.
You did.
They're
See, that sounds
not
good as
bad.
fuck.
They're not that bad.
I like how this nut salad turned to just a regular salad.
Yeah, it's a
No,
nice
there's still
wholesome
nut.
salad.
Yeah, there's still some
Yeah,
nut.
well, because we got enough of the nut in the beginning.
We
Now we need to fill it with
pistachios.
salad.
We went from
Yeah.
nut to
I
pistachio
know.
What's wrong, bud?
to pistachio ice cream.
Nothing's wrong.
What kind of salad?
Nothing wrong.
Nothing.
You
Uh,
just keep
No,
glancing
but I like
over.
Brazil nuts.
yeah.
we went like
nuts are
a
bomb.
tangent.
Um, I also am taking another knock, or knock. How would you say? It? Take another
Try.
try again. I want to be special about it, Sam.
You ruined it.
Anyways, I
Let's
guess
wait
I'll
trying.
give another try at making my keto bread again.
Oh,
Because I put it up, like I packaged it up in the fridge and everything, but when I took it out, like I think it was yesterday or this morning.
Mhm.
No, this morning. It was all soggy. It just got.
Did you wrap it? in
Yeah, I
anything?
wrapped it in it and I pulled it out and.
What did you have it near?
Did it say to like?
I
Did you try paper towels?
don't think I did.
Because I know that if like to get excess moisture out, it's best to use like.
See, because when I was done baking it, it felt like solid bread.
How long did you let it set for after baking?
I think I cut it right
Put it in
away.
the fridge or leave it out.
You can't do that.
You can't cut it right away.
No.
Do you have to like?
Oh.
You have to
for
let
ke-
bread rest.
That's what happened. Yeah, so it was crazy because like now I have bread, and then I probably this morning,
I'm a
yeah,
baker.
this morning I was like,
Did it, I
yes,
baked.
now I can have bread, and I just went in there and I pulled a slice and it just went like, I was like, dreams just.
This is the noise.
I just imagine it. It's like this is like really crisp slice of bread, and it's like it went flaccid basically.
So I'm gonna try another knock at it, and
I can help you there because there's recipes. That,
well, I have a
Usually, when you bake bread, I think you want to let it rest for like 40 minutes to an hour.
Okay. I think that was my problem. Another thing is that one of the ingredients is xanthan gum, which is a substitute for yeast because it makes the bread rise and also holds together. I
Makes
use
it less
chia
dense.
seed, which you can use as a substitute, but I have a friend at work who said that she's also on a diet and she'll give me like half a bag of xanthan gum. So I was like, yes, now I can possibly make it perfect this time. So I'm really excited to make this keto bread, and hopefully it tastes like bread because I miss bread.
That's good, Zane.
Cost you 7 eggs.
You know, speaking of food, you know the food that's bad for you? The fast food kind.
Really now?
But which
you
ones
like-
are the best ones to go to? Sam.
Wait. Why'd you turn it on me?
Oh no.
Whoa,
You said
dude,
it.
whoa, that was really fast. Kind of like fast food.
Oh,
Where
dear
you
God.
segue?
Yeah, I already segued.
I know,
You
I
can't
just
give
had
us
to
a-
push
You
him
need
a
to
little
catch
bit
up.
more.
Your cart got snapped
You
off.
need
from
to
its
catch
jump
up.
stick.
You need to catch up.
The fucking
Sam.
Tier list for fast foods.
No, we're not doing a tier list.
No, we're not?
Let's do it.
No, we're just talking about fast food places
Oh.
and our experience with them.
Well, I can tell you about my Wendy's fast food experience.
The one where you got a fucking
Yeah.
mystery bag?
So I went to Wendy's one time, a long time ago, and I ordered a regular burger, fries, and a drink. Instead, they gave me a potato
Oh
in
yeah!
foil, a fish sandwich, and I think a water bottle.
Dude, that's a great
And the
meal.
worst part about it was like, the fish sandwich was okay. The water, okay, it's better for me. The potato wasn't even baked.
It was a raw
Cold
fucking potato.
Raw
in
potato.
wrapped in foil, not even skinned or anything.
It's a DIY. It's a DIY baked
I was
potato.
like, I go to Wendy's now, but like it took like a few years to sort of just get like trust them again for doing that.
You guys gonna make my shit right this time or give people bitches?
Yeah.
Keep
Make your
away
own,
from my food.
make your own fries.
Make your own fries, dipshit.
Whoa.
Like, you trying to tell me something here, Wendy's? Trying to tell me I can't cook? I can.
What do you like cooking?
I like to cook breakfast a lot.
Oh, really?
I'm
His
into-
thing is fucking breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast is great. It makes your brain
do
You
work.
can
not
eat
like
any meal
breakfast.
of the day.
I hate
Yeah.
breakfast.
No, it's only
I
breakfast.
do.
No, brunch.
No.
I cannot
Brenner.
eat. I can't eat first thing in the
Brenner?
morning. I can't.
No, I get that. I get that.
Brenner's
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle of the night.
Yeah.
You tell me you don't like eggs for dinner?
No.
No, I'll eat breakfast for dinner.
Listen,
but like,
I love eggs boiled,
Like
Cooked,
my stomach doesn't want to wake up
poached,
until like maybe
mixed,
10:45.
I do not.
scrambled.
I don't like
Yeah.
for some reason.
Fucking. That's why I eat lunch.
It's not my
early.
preferred.
Yeah.
I eat ramen at like
It's not
11.
preferred. I'll eat it.
So
It's
did
not
you have
preferred.
any fast food stories or like a good experience at least?
One time, some guy at Burger King stuck his feet in lettuce.
Oh yeah, the number 14. I always order that one.
Number 14.
Number
No.
14.
Shut up,
Burger
Chills.
King foot lettuce.
Um,
The last.
What's
That's
the?
one on your Burger King burger.
Somebody else's foot fungus, but looks.
All I remember is one time I was eating. Oh no, I can tell my
fucking
story from
love
Chili's. That was a nightmare experience.
Oh.
The cheese sticks.
On my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cheese sticks.
On my birthday, because my family would always go to stop touching my
Adderall.
Aveda tangerine oil.
Can I touch it?
No.
Oh.
Anyways,
Jeez, you broke my
I
hand.
snuck in a poke.
fucking. This sound means shut the fuck up.
Does it?
No.
Yes, master.
Stop.
Yeah, just tell the story here.
Go ahead.
Fucking-
Before you guess another end.
I technically have two chili stories, but I
Oh.
went for my birthday and I liked their mozzarella sticks because I'm a stupid child. And I'm like, hey, those mozzarella sticks? And they're like, I think I was like, honestly, I think I was like 17, so I don't know, I'm making myself seem like a stupid kid. But I was like, they were like, sure. And they brought me some, and I bite into one, and it's nothing but the batter.
What?
Like,
Where'd the
there's,
cheese
there's
go?
no cheese in there. And I was like, maybe it was just a dud. So I grabbed another one, and it was the same result. And I was like, yeah, these don't got, like, look inside. It doesn't has nothing in it.
How do you do that?
And then they're like,
They're
oh,
manufactured.
I'm sorry,
They're
I'll
called
give you some
mozzarella
more.
sticks.
The next order they gave me was the exact same thing. I just didn't bring it up again. And I was like, you guys ruined my birthday party.
No, if you didn't get the right order, imagine someone else who ordered the cheese sticks. Because if that
Yeah,
happened
it
to you
sounds
twice,
like the entire bag was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
But then fucking, my other story was I was eating there one time with my family, and I had like the burger, and I was running a little behind, like helping, like not helping, eating my food, because everyone was almost done, like pretty much done, and I still had my burger. And I had it up to my mouth, and the waiter guy comes up and like picks up everybody's plates, and he even picks up my plate and just takes everything. And I was just sitting there with my burger, and I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Can I just not put this down anymore? So I just put it down on the table.
I like the chicken crispers from Chili's.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
If you like the chicken nuggets, you gotta love those.
Food.
My guilty pleasure.
I still think I haven't had a good Burger King experience.
Really?
Not
Not
even
even the
with
last
all,
time?
not even when all of us
I can't
went
remember
there
the
and you
last
got
time I
2
had-
drinks.
No, I can't.
Well,
I
it's
can't remember the
being
last time I had
stupid.
burger with
Yeah, it was a lady miss here.
And we had coupons.
coupons.
It wasn't. It was just the food. Like the food.
Were they
still
the
felt-
coupons?
The food still felt cold to me. Like
It's always
Yeah.
cold.
When I showed
Like you couldn't make love to it.
No,
when I
it
showed
wasn't hot enough.
Tommy, what the
But,
fuck?
Tommy Hilfiger?
Tommy's in California. When I showed Charles, Matt and Ryan doing the tier list for the fast food, and they put Burger King and Z, and they were like, "I've never had a good experience in fucking at Burger King." Charles got mad, and then in my head I was like, "I don't know if Brett had a good experience at Burger King. He says that all the time."
I fucking hate
Well, when they added the foot lettuce, that was a great addition.
Stop with the
I
foot
really
lettuce.
like KFC's Popeyes.
Every time
you
that
know,
I've had KFC, I've gotten fucking food poisoning.
Really?
Yes.
guys, I miss this food.
And it's fucking terrible.
The only best time I had, my only best time I went to KFC that was good. It was the first time I went there.
And that was the only.
I've never
Yeah,
had a
that
good
was the only
experience at
time.
You
KFC.
only get one good experience.
Exactly.
It's your first time.
I mean, it's
Did you-
okay.
did you guys-
Popeyes has good biscuits.
Like, did you guys ever go to like a crossover where it was like Taco
You
Bell,
mean on the
Pizza
border?
Hut, and
Yeah.
KFC?
Yes.
Like the
Pizza
triple,
Hut,
the
KFC.
triple
The
threat
trifecta.
combo.
The one
Yeah.
time we went to KFC before recording was one of
The
those.
Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Was a Taco Bell KFC.
Really? That's
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
probably
was.
why they kept on. See, I always went to those, and I'm like, that's probably why I always got sick. 'Cause I could probably fucking up the orders.
because we had one in my hometown, and it was
Here's a
crazy
pizza
because
covered
you would
chicken
you
wing
would go
with
into
some
like
taco shells
KFC and
in
it's
it.
all white, and you go to Taco Bell, it's all purple,
like,
and
just
the
like
chicken
the
is all
hot
dark.
dogs.
Where it's like,
Can I get-
what just
That's
happened?
why they have
Trifecta.
both
Where I'm-
pizza!
Where I'm
Figure
from,
it
they
out.
had an A&W with a KFC.
I fucking,
Really?
I've
See,
never
I've
been to
seen,
A&W.
I've seen A&W, but with
Never
Long John
either, I just
Silver's.
saw it.
Yeah, it's
That
always
was
a
probably
mix.
the weirdest one.
I only been to.
It was
Long
an
John
A&W
Silver's.
Yeah,
with
Long
a
John Silver's.
with a Long John Silver's.
I like their fish.
I was like,
And their chicken.
I miss Long John Silver's.
I don't.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Really? Why not?
I don't really eat fast fish food.
Oh, I mean, you can
Fast
dine in.
seafood.
You can dine in there. And it's better when you dine
It
in.
doesn't mean it's not fast food.
Have you ever had
We
Fred's?
dined in at Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Bobby boy?
Have you ever had Fred's fried
are you a
fish?
Bobby boy?
Yeah.
No, yes.
It's really good.
I did. I remember.
I don't know if that's
You're
gonna like
making
sell out our location. I need to look up if that's
Fred's.
like.
It's a local.
Holy
It's not just here.
That's
Is it not?
Well, it can't just be here.
I only seen one Fred's.
I would look it up.
Yeah, we can look it up.
It's long. I remember that. I know what you're talking about.
Fred's Rats.
I remember always passing by, and it's just by itself in there in the middle of like.
Fucking-
Yeah, all of them are really small.
What was it?
So that's all you need: fish, batter.
Fred's.
There's some good friends.
Yes.
I'm still thinking about A&W. I've
Root
had
beer.
I hate root beer floats.
What?
I do. I don't like. It makes
Well,
me sick.
I like the Dr Pepper floats.
I don't know.
Shit, I think
It's
it
just
might just be
something
this
weird. I
city.
don't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
There,
makes sense.
there are
guess, like, I
days.
had
There
them,
are
like, when I
days
was
when
younger,
I can't get
And I'm
the
like,
thought
it's
of
okay. It's
the
not
triple
bad. I
stack
don't like them that much.
hamburger at Dairy Queen. 'Cause it's not like Jack in the Box where the patties are thin. They're actually very thick.
Oh yeah.
The last time I
Dairy
had it
Queen
was
is
my
good.
first day of
It's
school
thick,
here.
dude. Dairy Queen's
I
thick.
fucking love Dairy Queen.
She's thick.
She's thick.
I wonder how she would.
I like how they do like the little,
Very
the
thick.
perfectly round fucking things.
I
With, like
want
the little
somebody-
Oh, the
cones.
cones.
Yeah.
And they like
Dude.
dip it and pull back and that little Q at the top.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
so
want to
cute.
see somebody draw the Dairy Queen.
Oh my god.
There's probably art
It
online.
reminds me of that video where that guy had the fucking
It's a
blizzard
Dairy
upside
Queen.
down and then it fell in the car.
Oh yeah.
It's only in this
It
city.
ain't gonna fall.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the reason
You
why
can
they do
edit
this. And then they
Yeah,
bring
you
it right
can
back
edit
in.
it.
You can edit it.
There's that-
Okay, well I'm gonna edit out that place, but there's this theory of people are confused of why it's still in business. Cause
What?
Like the fish place you mentioned.
Really? What is it?
Like there's a bunch of them all over the place in this town or in the
Silvers
city.
of John Long.
No, this and people. There's this long going theory that it's a front for a drug operation.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It's good fish.
That's what I
believe
thought
it.
about White Castle.
Oh,
That's why they have the connection to the Harold and Kumar movie, which has drugs in it.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Ta-ta-ta.
fucking that's what they did in the tier list thing. It was funny, and I told it to Charles, and he thought that might have been what made
That
him
might
laugh.
have been it. Okay.
Because I almost killed him. But it was like
Unrelated to why he's in the hospital.
yeah, it was. It's pretty related.
Related.
But it has to do with his asthma. They were figuring out where to rank White Castle, and they were gonna put it in D or something. And then Matt's like, "But the funny movie," and he's like, "You're right," and he like moves it up to
A
C.
tier. C.
Okay, well, I was looking up Dairy Queen as a waifu.
But you just got cow.
What?
No, I found one.
Oh, really?
What?
Isn't
decent.
Wendy's a white? No.
Yeah,
That's not a Dairy Queen
Wendy's is
waifu.
No, it's
That
not.
looks
It's
like
a
Elsa mixed with steampunk.
Looks like
Yeah,
some-
and but
that's
like
like
when I typed
Disney,
in Dairy
like
Queen waifu,
conceptual.
I
It looks
automatically
like
just got
Elsa
this
mixed
too.
with steampunk.
Yeah, because
They
Wendy's
need to
is
have the
stealing
red
the
of Dairy
thunder.
Queen.
Yeah.
And then Arby's disgusting fast food
I
tried to jump
fucking
onto the
hate
paddy wagon.
Arby's.
Oh yeah, with the chippy one.
And Carl's Jr.
But
Dude.
they do cool.
You could
cardboard
get a
art.
meat mountain.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
You
It's
want to go to Meat
good.
Mountain?
That's
It's-
just a guilty
It's
pleasure.
disgusting.
It's
Just
tasty.
the phrase.
Hey,
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
can have it.
yeah. You know what else is good? 20 McNuggets.
You
You
know
know what
what
makes
else
me
is
feel
good?
bad after eating them? 20 McNuggets.
Sam, you know what's also better? Your meat, but I'm not complaining.
I just got this.
You should.
That's too much meat.
Sometimes
I don't get an
there's
upset
just a
stomach.
thing as too much meat.
No, not on my diet.
I don't remember what podcast episode or whatever it was where we had
Oh.
your sensor noise.
Ah.
What did you find?
What?
What did you
Show
find?
me.
Show us.
I want to show Brett first.
Stop
No.
ho ho
Is it
ho.
another
Rose.
waifu?
Stop.
No.
Is it beautiful?
You know what I
Is she
saw? An
beautiful?
anime version of fucking the the
Oh
Colonel.
no! What?
Oh my.
Show me.
Show me.
What is?
Oh God! I don't.
That's Pizza the Hut from
Oh
Spaceballs.
my God!
I love Pizza the Hut.
It's a Sonic the Hedgehog and Dairy Queen.
I had to.
I'm
I
not-
had to
I'm not
leave.
even gonna link
I had
to
to.
that.
So we
He's
read.
dressed as a
That scene is
chili
so
dog.
gross.
In high school, we read A New Hope, the
Like that one.
novelization, and then my teacher played Spaceballs for us,
Instead of
and instead of Star Wars: A New Hope, and I had to leave the room when Pizza the Hut came on because I was so disgusted.
it's
That's
so
fair.
disgusting. Like that's
Yeah.
more disgusting than Jabba the Hutt, to be honest. This is so
Pizza
ugh.
the Hut. I like Pizza the Hut.
Oh, of course you would.
We're at an hour in a minute.
Oh wow, yeah, cool.
It was, I think it was a weird experience I had. I forgot what diner it was. It was one in our,
Freddy's frozen yogurt.
I think in my hometown or if it was out of town. I can't remember. But there was a picture of Marilyn Monroe,
I thought you were about to say
Marilyn
Marilyn Manson.
like just a portrait of her, right? And I think I was like 12 or 13, and I was eating like chicken strips. Every time I eat it and I looked at her, like the taste of my mouth would get like sullied, like it just got
Ew.
really bad. And I was like,
Like
It's the
your chicken
curse
big
of
boy.
Monroe.
and then like it got to the
More,
point
more,
where
more.
I was like, "Hey, Ma," and she's like, "What?" And I threw up on the booth.
I think it was you being sick.
Was it? Because like I was perfectly fine. It was something about the chicken
Marilyn
strips.
Monroe made him sick.
And like I looked at the picture, and then there's like the taste just I don't know. Maybe the chicken strips were just terrible. I can't remember because I remember I went back. I just didn't look at the painting, and I ate the chicken strips perfectly fine. So I don't know what was something about that
I don't
painting
like
that threw me
those.
off. I don't know. I was a weird kid when I was 12. You know, back in 7th grade.
It's probably
You're a weird kid now.
You were probably sick, but the fact that like Marilyn Monroe was all up in your face when you were sick, you just remember it. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I got really sick, and while I was laying on the couch, they were playing the live-action Flintstones movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember like eventually I was like, "Can I go sleep somewhere else?" And then like I went to my bed, and then my mom like helped me to my bed. I was like, "Mom, I want to use," because for some reason I remember feeling like a mass in my like I was holding a mass of something in my hand, and I think I said to my mom, I was like, "Mom, I want to use this to help fix bedrock," and then like now I just equate. I think it's the Viva Las Rock Vegas
Oh, yeah.
movie. I just equate that with that one time I was sick,
Wow.
and I think it makes me sick.
Well, it was funny because the way the painting was, it was like her white complexion, but it looked like a gloopy, grainy white kind of. I don't know. It was-
Zane's allergic to white people.
Yeah, but I have you every night, Sam, so it's fine.
Stop.
You gotta pick one of them.
People are gonna think we're gay.
And that's okay.
Well,
That's okay,
Yeah,
but
dang it, I was
I'm
about
not,
to say that.
I'm not gay with Zane.
Yeah, no, we just tease each other a little.
Just
You tease us, if anything.
Hey.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
and
true.
Carlos and Sam.
Yeah, that's true. That
You caught the feel a little bit
Well-
that somebody.
Don't say who.
There's actually a thing that I that makes me sick, and I don't know like why.
What is it?
So there's a. What the fuck is your problem?
You know, some politics and stuff.
Fine. There's like a movie my family a game movie thing that my family used to play, and for some reason it would give me like hardcore paranoia and anxiety. It was called Shout About Movies.
Shout about movies? Like
Yeah.
shout?
Yes, Shout.
Uh-oh.
So what would happen is you would it would show like a clip or something from a movie, and like one of the teams had to yell out like the answer, and for some reason I just couldn't handle the guy's voice because it was like weirdly calm, but then
He was also shouting.
no, it was just like, can you guess like this movie by a couple of like shots, and then like it would just be like the sound effect of the video. And then, like, the counting down of it, and I'm just like, oh, why? Why does my stomach disturb me? And I can't play, like, Seen It, either. For almost the exact same reason. I tried to play Disney Seen It with my friends, and I got, like, super fucking anxious and
We should
scared.
play Trivial Pursuit. I like that game.
That'll make me... No, I'm kidding.
That'll make...
I'm board
Play
game
Kahoot.
phobic.
Fuck
I played
Kahoot.
Kahoot.
You like
Kahoot.
that?
Oh,
we
yeah,
had to
that was
play it
pretty cute.
here in
Oh,
college
yeah, you did?
Yeah.
for camera techniques.
Oh,
Wow.
No, one of my
I've never
professors
played
played.
Kahoot.
You don't want to.
You-
That,
oh.
that's how,
One of
that's
my
what I know what to
professors
go
played
for.
Jeopardy
I
as
remember,
a final.
I remember I had a friend who always
Yeah.
bring, like,
Fucking suck.
I think it was one of his parents' phones and also his phone, and he would look up the quiz that we're taking on Kahoot, and it already had the answers, so he would just answer them as fast as he can when he saw them. I was like, Kahoot's amazing, especially when you can make your own tests.
Username.
someone-
More like
The usernames.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shut up, Brett.
I like it.
One of my
Don't ever
usernames for
disrespect
Kahoot was
Kahoot
Captain
like
Crunch.
that again.
One of them in one of my classes, the teacher got so fucking pissed off that she deleted this person from playing Kahoot. Stop whacking the meat everywhere.
It's
Stop.
funnier. You just stopped to delete the person.
You deleted him.
But because his screen name,
Yeah,
screen
that's
name was
great.
Pizza Pussy.
That's great.
Hey, did you see your pizza pussy?
It's
all soggy,
pepperoni.
It's a
Ew,
red
pepper-
pepperoni.
Sausage in there.
I'll put my meat in it.
Spaghetti.
Well, there's already meat in it.
Don't touch my. Wouldn't it be called a calzone?
Calzone.
Calzone.
Dang.
Open a
What are you
calzone,
trying to
it's
summon,
pizza
Sam?
vagina.
Nothing. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Didn't you guys got like drops of blood?
He's trying to summon Ugandan knuckles. Okay.
I'm trying to finish my assignment. That's my That's why my USB's in
Well,
the
Sam, I
bag.
have a question
Here
when
comes
you're
my
doing. What's loose sleeves?
I just fucking
Yeah,
portal,
just throw my
portal
wood.
fucking opens up.
I see you're trying to segue, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit of traffic. Can you repeat yourself?
What's loose sleeves? I don't know what that is.
It's funny you should ask.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
it's a show I want to do for the channel.
Oh.
You can't play though.
Why not?
Why would you up for the
So
one
excluded.
person who
Are you
asked?
No.
banned
So
already?
excluded.
Do you have a tablet, like a drawing tablet?
Yeah, you're right. I can't play.
Well, you can rent
I can
one.
rent one, but
Yeah.
no, I don't have a
Maybe
drawing.
control.
Oh, you want to do like a quick draw thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Doodle
Doodle
Dudes.
Dudes.
All right, that sounds
Doodle
nice.
Dukes?
Doodle dudes.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
doodle
heard.
dates.
Yeah, Doodle
I,
Dudes.
mean, I
is
have my
another
phone that
thing.
has a drawing
Fiddly
thing,
dee.
and I have a little stylus I can draw on that.
I mean,
Same
no.
feels.
I was gonna say because I have two, but I don't know if the other one works here because it's a different type.
Well, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like you have one with a laptop, don't you?
Well, I have. Oh yeah, I think I do.
So you have a tablet with a laptop
Yeah.
and Photoshop? Question mark.
Yep.
Okay. You have Photoshop and a tablet and a laptop, clearly, because that's how we record on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a
You
laptop.
don't. I have a laptop, Krita, and a tablet.
I mean.
Well, Krita's a free download.
Yeah. Well, if anything, because I have my computer, but I also use my Wacom tablet, and then I have a Onioncast tablet, and it works on my cousin's laptop.
Your cousin let us borrow her laptop.
Yeah, I mean, the most thing she does is just watch Netflix on it.
Watch porn.
I thought
Yeah, I accidentally used it one
True
time, and all this
porn.
gay porn popped up. I was like, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. How'd that get there?
Oh, jeez. Anyways, so I had sort of like two ideas where like one would be a theme for the episode, and that's kind of what we draw.
Oh.
Like, again, it's me kind of... They stopped doing Doodle Dudes, though, so I think other people can do their own version of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
loose
drawing.
leaves.
That's what Loose Leaves is. But, like,
Take that.
it would be like, oh, well, today's fucking episode is going to be, I don't know, Rick and Morty, and then we decide what character we're going to draw first.
Okay.
The butter guy. The butter robot. Butter robot.
So we can do just like
Boba.
a spin
Boba.
wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also, like,
Rudder.
I want to get better drawing with a tablet, and I feel that would be, like, a good way to do it.
That's mine.
I also had one, and I think it'd be kind of between me and you, unless other people had shit to do.
Oh yeah.
Is it Zane's?
Uh.
Do you recognize that
What's
number?
going on?
It's probably a telemarketer.
Hey, you want to buy one of our black dildos for sale?
Your car
Speaking of
insurance is
dildos,
expired.
dragon dildos.
Okay.
That's not on the list. I'm still talking about loose leaves.
Yeah.
But
So-
it would be like where there would be a theme for the OC,
Okay.
and then the camera would switch between. Like, we can probably get Charles and Brett and Carlos to do it too, but and like they would just make an OC on the spot, and it would just be like oh, the theme is ice, and then you and I would draw ice OCs.
Okay.
I
That's
call
perfect.
this guy
For the
Cubey because he's a
episode.
nice cube
Just
made
call me
of
Cuban
cum.
Pete.
Wait. Listen.
So
that
when
is
you
not
said
effective.
Cubey, I was like the nine-tailed fox, and then you're like a little cube made out of cum. What the fuck?
Isn't that like an ice
This is your birth back to
cumsicle? Yeah, I guess-
I've used that word before, cumsicle.
Cumsicle?
I was drawing porn.
Oh.
Somebody has
That's
ice
slang
powers.
Is that slang for just a cold dick?
Is that a sweet
it like a
treat
cumsicle?
to enjoy
It
for later?
depends on the diet.
Oh.
I went back
Is that
to
what you?
porn.
Is that, I was supposed to say, is that what you're for?
loose
Just like
leaves,
how
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
done.
so that would
That sounds really
be
cool. I always want to try that.
Yeah, that's
Cumsicle?
No.
no
Yes.
a drawing
Ileana.
show.
It's called
We're
coconut.
on a different page.
Ileana could
Coconut.
probably do it too because she has a computer that she can draw on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you can draw.
I can't draw or shit. I don't even know how to doodle.
It's just doodles.
Well, then Carlos can borrow your laptop.
Yeah.
for the show.
No.
Oh.
Well, then I can
Nice.
borrow the laptop for the
Poor
show, and
Carlos.
Carlos can use my computer.
Carlos is like, no.
Because mine is so nice.
Well, no, I've used yours before. You
I
let me
know.
do it. I drew a butt on it.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Fuck you.
Enhance. Enhance.
You can't say that. It's not the future yet.
Well, it is
It's
to
not
me.
Blade Runner.
Well, we weren't in yesterday.
I
But
like how
we
you
were
said
today.
I'm not Blade Runner.
Oh.
He's not a Blade Runner.
No, I'm not. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
We should watch Blade Runner.
What's Blade
yeah.
Runner?
It's,
Next time.
It's a movie about androids.
Yeah. It's like one of the quintessential sci-fi movies.
It has Harrison Ford in it.
That's a movie you can afford now.
Really?
Can't afford
Yeah,
anything.
it's super cheap.
I'm
I got the directors
Cut.
Is
Yeah.
it the one with the unicorn or without?
with the unicorn.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
how
yeah,
that's
I
the
knew.
only like change people know is the unicorn scene.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I seen things.
I
you
saw
can-
I'm down-
2049.
I'm down for
I have
Loose
not
Leaves.
seen that yet.
It sounds
It was
like
alright.
I
a
wanna
pretty
see
good like
it.
show segment. We could do.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a segment. It'd be a show all.
A show?
Yeah,
Okay.
except for-
Because we did that for Hardcore Henry, didn't we?
Yeah, where we watched it. and
Yeah, that
we
was
jokes.
awesome.
Like
Was it, you like that?
Yeah.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah,
huh?
I
You
like
like
it.
that?
Yeah,
I know what
I
you
like those
want.
replies.
I know what you want.
Well, that and also Hardcore Henry is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's why I was like excited for you guys to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember that day. I was just doing work on the computer while they were watching the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I still just can't get used
I think
to
you were
like,
part of it.
Yeah, I was.
You said something.
Yeah, he said some stuff. I can't remember. But I've watched so many. But I don't know, I still can't get used to like listening to you guys and then hearing you here.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird, yeah.
Well, yeah, because we sound different
I
when we're
know, it
recorded.
sounds so weird.
How do I sound?
You sound sexy.
How did I know?
How did I not-
How did I know Zane was going to give him an aggressive compliment?
I think I do nothing but compliments.
But
Aggressively.
Aggressively.
I do
yeah.
nothing but
I make sure you look
Vigorous.
amazing. Like Brett's
Mixed
big
vigorously.
package earlier.
You mean this Amazon package you got today?
Yeah, it's a great package. It's really big though. I don't think we could carry it through the door.
Does it require
all
two
we-
hands?
Is that all? Is that all the thirst we can handle today?
I have plenty of thirst.
I know.
I know. I'm freaking.
What do you think of? Well, yeah, so about loose leaves. Like, when do you think we're gonna be able to do that?
What?
Loose leaves. Like, be able to do it.
When or how?
When or and how?
I don't know, probably next quarter.
Yeah. All right.
That's why I was hoping if everyone had a laptop of some sort.
Yeah.
Well, if when in doubt, renting laptops.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Because I know, like, even though Charles has kind of a, like, you can't unplug his laptop
It's a
without it
dookie
dying.
laptop.
He has no problem renting.
Yeah, and then you
As
can
long as
rent
he
what.
doesn't forget his ID.
I was gonna say that for my laptop situation, my cousin's literally out of town for the next month, so
He will never
you
know
got her
unless he listens to this podcast.
yeah. I had her laptop so long, I changed the wallpaper, the profiles, the accounts, and everything. It's basically
me.
my laptop now.
It's mine. I dominated it.
I did all that CPU.
Nice pentagram. A pentagram.
Stop!
my
God.
Oh my god!
You caught on to what I was doing.
Wow!
Wow.
I was just summoning Satan in the middle of the podcast.
Jeez. Oh, that's how
No,
we're
it's
gonna
like
It's
the
end it.
gene. That's
It's
the
an
kind of
advanced
paint,
version.
right?
It's a pro version of the Charlie Challenge.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's right. That stupid challenge.
You just have to add my wood to it.
It's still amazing here.
I don't know where to put this in there.
Put it
I know
in the center.
it's hard to place it, isn't
I
it?
can't put it on that marker. Don't.
I was gonna say.
Don't
I
touch
know.
it.
Lift the
I know.
marker.
It's
Put the
okay.
wood block up.
My wood's a little bit difficult.
That's not okay. There you
That'll
go.
fit.
Yeah, it will.
Oh yeah, trust me. Oh,
Is the
Does this wood lean a little bit?
Is the wood smooth enough?
I think it's a little.
No, it's not.
It leans a bit.
The grooves are fucking it up. Try the other side.
It's leaning a bit.
Try the smooth side.
That was smooth.
This is a terrible podcast.
What are
So
you talking
now-
about?
Nah, I
Just
think it's.
keep
I think
talking. I'm
Yeah, that's
doing
what-
shit.
That's
Well, that's what we
what.
talked about.
Oh yeah, because
so
that's
far,
the
yeah.
show.
We can just end it.
Yeah.
Did
We
we?
could just end it.
Oh, I was gonna say, did we
We just
discuss?
ended it.
You can.
You can
He's
finish
determined
that.
to make it through.
I was gonna say, did we discuss that me and Sam were gonna dual co-op Bioshock?
You were?
No.
Can you do that?
Whoa.
We're gonna switch off. That's what he means.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like
you
co-op.
big old doink brain.
Yeah.
Aw.
Like, if anything, Sam could start it off, and then I'll follow the second and third, and then back and forth.
All right.
And
Just remember how to play the game from time to time.
yeah.
That's why. That's why it hurts sometimes when they switch off. Like, how do you mash A again?
How do you jump?
What's the move?
It's
What
all,
the-
my favorite part in games is all like,
Jesus.
what do you jump? And then the game's like, you can't jump. It's like,
The jump is X. No, the jump is triangle.
the jump happens automatically.
There's no jump at all.
There's no jump at all. Yeah, no, but
That
the new
sounds
collector's
cool.
edition. I
Hey Sam, my pentagram.
Your wood got in the way.
I'm sorry. It's too big. It's
It's
too
thick.
thick. No, the
Thickums.
girth. No,
It's very girthy.
It is, and it was a family trait. But the Bioshock Collection series.
Yeah.
Not only does it have the original games, but it also has some extra content on there that is really fun. It's basically what would you call those when you keep coming on like waves of like enemies?
Horde mode.
I
Yeah.
call them gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
Or
Then, yeah,
gauntlets.
yeah. It's really
Hordes
fun.
of gauntlets?
It is really fun.
Fuck no, I want to play Gears of War.
But yeah. So if anything, I guess that can be something they could look forward to is the dual co-play on Bioshock
That sounds fun. I can't wait to see it and talk about it and comment on it.
and be in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're gonna.
You
Yeah.
could be in it.
You can
Be
be
in
in it.
That's just going to use from now on.
That sounds like Crunk.
You
Be
could be in it.
You're
Hey,
bad
Yeah,
at
yeah.
You can be in it.
it.
It's not-
Bitter, bitter.
You can be in my spinach puffs.
I'm not being your.
You can be.
No, Pokemon.
Oh my god! No, we're done.
On that note, I think
Cut,
we can.
cut.
On that note, all right. I guess how long are we?
Mr. Minus fucked up
Alright,
hands.
18? Oh, really? Jesus. Okay.
All right, well let's
Yeah.
no more dilly dallying. We gotta say goodbye.
No more diddling.
Bye. How are we gonna do this? Bye.
Later, people.
Bye.
Bye.
Sugoi.